It's your girl DeLaurian, and I am back and better than ever, as always, with a new MOGO Monday video, and I am ready to get right into it. Subscribe to my channel if you are just here visiting. I need you to subscribe, and I need you to tell your homegirls and your homeboys about me now. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is DeLaurian. Anything you want to know, hit me up downstairs in the comments or email me at askdelaurian@gmail.com. What do you want to talk about next? Leave it down below. What topics do you want to hear about and kicking about? Leave it down below. Now let's get into it. This is going to be quick, all right? Ghosting. So if you watched Insecure last night, and first of all, I'm sick that there's only one episode left. We need more episodes in the season. How about that? Ghosting. Have you ever been ghosted? Oh my gosh, I have been ghosted before, more than once. And it sucks. And what makes it worse is the person always comes back around later on trying to get back with you, or trying to make it seem like you guys aren't communicating anymore because of you, when in all actuality, he was the one that fell off the face of the planet, that fell off the face of the earth. And I want to put it out there. I want to let y'all know ghosting is whack. I understand it. There's an argument going on in social media right now, or conversation that says, I don't owe you anything. I don't have to tell you nothing. If I don't want to talk to you anymore, I don't owe you an explanation. And this may be true, but if you've started a rapport, if you've been building something with someone, if you've been getting to know someone and you've become a part of someone's life, how hard is it to just simply have respect for the person and say, you know what, it's not really working out for me. You know why? Because folks like to keep the doors cracked in case they want to come back. And that's the good darn truth about it. People like to keep the door cracked in case they want to come back. I don't care what you say. What do you guys think? I believe that. Every guy that has ghosted me because we were talking and he could sense that I wanted, I was interested in dating, or maybe I wanted, something more. It wasn't just a casual fly by night. That's not what I was looking for. He fell off, ghosted, stopped communicating, then wants to come back around later on and pick up where we left off. Or, hey, big head, how you doing, stranger? No, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm not doing anything. Nothing with you. You know what I mean? So I don't like ghosting because I think it's a cowardly way to make your departure. If you decide that, hey, I don't want this right now, I'm not really interested in talking to her anymore, then have the guts and the balls to say that. Hey, this isn't really working out for me. Or, I really like you, I think you're cool, but maybe this is going a little bit too fast and I'm just not ready for that. At least that way a woman can respect you enough in your honesty to say, well, he was honest, he wasn't really looking to be consistent with me. And then maybe in the future, if you come back around correctly and you do want to pursue something with this woman, then you still have a chance. Then you haven't lost all respect from the woman's perspective. But you just ghost someone. Why should I trust you not to do it again? Why should I trust that you're different this time? Why should I trust that after confiding in you and getting to know you and hanging out with you and having fun, that you're not going to ghost and fall off the face of the earth on me again? So have I ghosted anyone? No. If you want to count giving someone my number years ago and then never answering the phone when he calls, I don't think that counts. But typically, I make my exit known. Like, I can't do this. This isn't working for me. I'm typically one to communicate how I'm feeling. I'm not really a ghoster. I need you to know that you hurt me. I need you to know that, this isn't working out for me. So I'm not really a ghoster, but I have been ghosted. Men have ghosted me in the past. I wish I could say it hasn't happened, but it has. And it hurts. It's painful because what did I do wrong? Now you're looking on the inside. When 9 times out of 10, it's not something you've done. The person was just a coward. The person had no intentions of staying. And so now they're on to the next, and they don't have the guts to communicate that, right? And then sometimes it could be something that we've done that has pushed a person away and made them disinterested. And they too decide not to have the guts to say that. And I think that sucks. And I think it's the least that we can do is to just let a person know. And you don't have to give them a thorough explanation. I really have enjoyed our time, but I'm gonna take some steps back. Whatever, say something. But a lot of times you have to get closure from a person's actions before you will ever get it from their words. And that was a very, very important lesson that I learned. I wish I would have really learned that years and years ago, but it didn't really sink in when I was a lot younger. But it's true. Sometimes a person is not going to give you the closure you're looking for. They're not going to give you those words so you can really understand what's going on here. So you got to get that closure from yourself. You got to let their actions close the door for you. A person's actions will either open or close the door on you each and every day. And it's up to us to be observant and discerning enough to know the difference. Another thing about ghosting is ghosting will have you questioning people of good character. Being ghosted will have you questioning someone who's been consistent for a year straight and still having that internal fear that they will not reappear. You know, having that internal fear that one day they're going to disappear. And I hope that you all out there who have been ghosted, that you look at the situation and analyze it. Were there any red flags? Because I do that. Analyze it. Were there some things that I missed? Was he showing signs of inconsistency, etc.? And if he was, then that's a learning lesson for us, right? Like, okay, that was a sign. That was a flag. And then a lot of times there are no signs. There are no flags. A person has been downright consistent and boom, they're gone. And you have no understanding, no knowledge. You just stumped. So in those cases, you got to provide that closure for yourself. And mark my words, 9 times out of 10, that situation and that life comes back at you full circle, and a person will either reappear in your life, come back around trying to get back in, or offer that closure that you are looking for. It could be years later, but in my experience with everyone that I've dealt with that walked away or ghosted me, or even if they didn't ghost me and we ended up, not moving forward and I was feeling a way about it, or maybe just had questions, life always provided the opportunity for those things to come back full circle. It's really weird how that happens. And sometimes they don't, and that's fine, but we gotta take closure into our own hands. We're not always gonna get what we're looking for from the other party, and we have to take control of our narrative and be like, okay, the joke ain't here, he ain't showing up, it's done. I gotta be okay. Let the emotions run through, experience that, and move forward. So talk to me down below. Have you been ghosted? Have you ghosted someone? How did it make you feel? How did you process it? How did you deal with it? How did you move forward? Let's kick it downstairs in the comments. I love you guys. Subscribe to me so I can pour life right back into you, and I will see you later.